It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we've got a couple teams searching for their first Super Bowl. It's the Bengals and the Jags under the lights on Monday night.
With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Tonight we wrap up the first 13 weeks of the season, and we've got a good Monday nighter in store as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Jacksonville. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Well, the Jaguars ready to go on offense for the first time, and they're led by the former #1 pick in the draft in his third season now, Charles, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now Lawrence. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
Here's Jones on the return. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. Fielded at about the 28. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Lawrence on third down. And that is incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they're playing to run really well. Their biggest problem, when you give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Now Lawrence. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another 1st down.
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
No sense risking anything there on 1st down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
And he's got touchdown Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well, they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville.
On the return is Charlie Jones. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. Looking deep here for Chase.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Jamar Chase, the intended receiver.
And that'll make it 3rd down.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
And here's Brad Robbins now.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
As they've got it as we resume action.
Now Lawrence.
That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Lawrence, now this is ETN on the draw.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Lawrence will throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
That's good. For another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Lawrence going to throw again.
Open man right side is Ingram. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Etienne will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw complete there to Smith. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Burrow will throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 38, Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Short throw to Smith. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
To the air again, Burrow. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
I can hear their sigh of relief all the way up here, partner. Now, they absolutely had to have that one, and they got it. Maybe it'll provide a little bit of spark heading into the half.
And help out their defense because they've really held serve, so now we got a ball game.
No doubt about it. They are right back in it and have to feel a whole lot better about themselves.
Bengals 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's Burrow. Goes right back to Smith again. His fifth catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bengals.
Now Burrow. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Play action. It's Burrow. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On third down, Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 42. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 42-yard line. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line.
First down, Cincinnati.
Again, it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 9.
At the Jaguars' 30-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Burrow looking to pass. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll look to ETN to start things out.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And this is going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Open man is Higgins. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4.
This one hauled in by Sample. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Boyd's the target, and he hands it over the middle. And Boyd going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That's interference. Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw.
Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Bengals have taken a 4th quarter lead. They're quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because you had the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they've stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now 17-14.
Taken at the goal line.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Now Lawrence.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Here's Lawrence. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
You got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Throwing now, Lawrence.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Back to throw, Lawrence. He'll get that underneath ETN.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Nice. Well coached. A team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's ETN.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Buying time to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk? And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Late game, that hurts. Take the touchdown off the board.
No doubt about it, and this is where you make a great movie scene, right? Go in, rally the team. Okay, we lost points there. Let's get it back and go out and score again. Can he get it done?
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they will tie this game here in the final seconds. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jaguars getting set to go. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
On second down, here's Lawrence. That one complete downfield to Kirk. And out across midfield down to the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. ETN up the middle, stays on his feet, and a few little style points on the juke, but not much room to maneuver after that. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9.
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Lawrence. This will be called. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and they got a solid outing here from their quarterback, Charles, and that's, of course, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So for Jacksonville, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7, and they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bengals,
It was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.